Hey there, welcome to Red State Update. My name's Jackie Bros.
And I'm Dunlap.
And if you hate gay people, go and get you a pen and write on that piece of paper the list of jobs you ought not to have, and at the bottom write County Clerk.
What are the other jobs on there?
Pizza, flyers, cake, yeah.
What Jackie's referring to, of course, is the case of Rowan County, Kentucky Court Clerk Kim Davis, who was sent to prison yesterday, a martyr for either dying religious freedom or hypocritical American Taliban.
And depending on whether you're going to hell or not.
Let's be honest, you work in the courthouse in Rowan County, Kentucky, hell probably seemed a little bit like a vacation. So we was reading in the Moorhead News, coincidentally, also the name of my porn zine.
Hey.
A quote from Kim Davis. On October 17th, 2014, not quite a year ago, in the heat of the election, Kim Davis quoted as saying, "Being a public servant is ingrained in me, and I want to continue providing the high level of customer service we do while treating people with respect, kindness, and helping them with whatever situation they may have." A lot can happen in a year.
I'm sure it didn't occur to Kim Davis that she needed to follow every sentence with "except for gay stuff."
She goes on to say, "I am not a politician, and I do not make political promises that I may not be able to achieve, and I do not think I know every situation that may happen." Oh, I guarantee you she did not know every situation that may happen. "But I do know how to maintain this office. I will continue to be on the front line, ever present, and continue to serve with compassion and dedication."
Except for when she's in jail.
Right.
Or, turning her civil servant job into a national circus.
That's true, yeah. Well, there's a couple of exceptions.
Oh.
But back in October of 2014, Jackie, I ask you, who could have predicted that the Rowan County Court Clerk election would turn into a national referendum on gay rights?
So remember, in November, look for Cox, then check the box.
Oh look, it's Kim Davis's opponent from 2014, John Cox, and his famous campaign slogan, "Look for Cox and check the box."
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I like rhyming politicians. Yeah, I sure do miss Herman Cain.
Folks, this is John Cox's actual campaign ad from last year. Let's enjoy it from the very beginning.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, folks. Thank you very much. At this time, I would like to take some questions. Okay, you sir, right down here.
Charlie Farkinson here, KORN News. Mr. Cox, as the new Rowan County Clerk, how will you address nepotism in the County Clerk's office?
Well, Charlie, thank you for your question. That's an excellent question. At this time, I believe I'll refer that question to my press secretary.
I say this calls for action, and now, nip it in the bud. Nip it in the bud. You got to nip it in the bud. Nip it in the bud. You got to nip it in the bud.
That's right, folks. We're going to nip that nepotism right in the bud. As your new county clerk, I intend to fill any open positions that may occur with the best people possible to provide you with the best service possible. So remember, in November, look for Cox, then check the box.
Yeah. I like it. That's good. Look in the box for Cox. Yeah, old Herman Cain. Yeah, but old Barney Fife, no, he wouldn't make a good press secretary. He'd be terrible at that. Yeah. He's always flying off at the handle. Don't know what the hell he's talking about. He got zero political experience. Yeah, he should run for president.
So John Cox in that video is talking about nepotism, right? Nipping nepotism in the bud. Because Kim Davis, basically, she won the election. She took the job over from her mama, and her mama had that gig for decades, and her son also works in the office. So John Cox is saying, hey, wouldn't it be nice to go down there and get a fishing license without being spoken to in tongues by an apocalypse cult honey boo boo family? Maybe hire somebody down there, goes to Shirley, gets their hair done every once in a while, or has tasted a margarita in the last 3 years. Hey, we all get the Holy Spirit, except me. I don't. I'm Methodist. Look for Cox.
Hey, man, he wouldn't do that, no, sir. He wouldn't resort to name-calling. He ran a classy campaign. Yeah, look at this other video he made.
wanted to say that we're over 37 seconds into this campaign video.
Hey, now, get on back to it. I want to see if he shoots in turkeys or not.
I will say that a turkey head exploding in slow-mo, blood, brains, and waddle would be the only thing that could make this campaign ad more Herzogian.
All right.
Hello? Yes, this is John Cox. Yes, I'm the John Cox that's running for county clerk. Who am I speaking with? Charlie Farquharson, KORN News. Oh boy, Charlie, it's been a while since I heard from you.
Yeah, since the last campaign ad. Does John Cox seem a little nervous to you?
Well, I'd be nervous too if I was on the phone with a cast member from Hee Haw.
Jeb Bush is going to spend $100 million on campaign ads, and every one of them going to be more boring than watching John Cox set his ass in the woods.
I bet none of them rhymes either.
And okay, look, according to this New York Times article, Kim Davis won the county clerk office with 53% of the vote. If John Cox, that turkey-hunting, college-educated son of a bitch, had just gotten 4% more of the vote, which in Moorhead, Kentucky is like, what, 6 people? If John Cox had just tied a Baja Blast on a string to a stick and lured some hillbillies out of their mobile meth lab down to the voting stump, then we would not be watching Kim Davis deny gay people their rights. We would be watching John Cox deny gay people their rights.
Hey, now, don't be saying that, no.
What, don't say that he would deny gay people their rights or that he wouldn't deny gay people their rights?
I don't know. I don't know which one of those is more libelous in Moorhead, Kentucky.
And look, don't send us a bunch of comments saying y'all shouldn't be making fun of Kentucky. Y'all making fun of Kentucky. We are 2 straight, white, Christian, cisgendered men from Tennessee. If we can't make fun of Kentucky, then we got literally nothing. But folks, here's what this story is about. We thought it was all about one thing, you know. We thought it was like, oh, here's your story about the average, everyday homophobe. But we found out, after digging a little bit, there was about a lot more than that. It's about, you know, haircut and glasses there trumpeting his college degree over Kim Davis's cushy family tradition. She thought she was just going to maintain that. She's just going to, you know, get this cushy job in this small town and make her mama proud of her, and that she wasn't even thinking about how much money she could make eventually hating gays. And then she would see John Cox putting up a John Cox campaign sign in the yard across from where she's putting up a Kim Davis campaign sign, and then they'd be in the hardware store at the same time. It's just about class and money and religion and different churches in that small town. You know everybody in the South. It's country, man.
Yeah.
It's southern, small town. That's what the real story is here.
Well, and equal rights.
Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, marriage equality, sure.
Yeah.
That's a big part of it, too. And that ain't going away.
Nope.
I mean, she can sit in jail for a long time, but that's here to stay.
Yeah.